sec.
So get it started.
Vlog.
No, I think he'll be fine.
Vlog.
Okay, can you see this?
Can
This is
you?
me. Is it recording?
Yes.
Wait,
Yes. Wait.
I'm trying to look through the box.
Guys, you can just pick it up.
Yeah, you can see you. Really
Yeah.
Is it recording now?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I don't want to have to read it.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good. It's just
Okay.
River's kind of in the way, so
I'm sorry.
a little bit more. A little bit more. Perfect.
Is that okay? We're good. Grady, can you still get out? Yes. Annika, can you listen and look during this? Thank you. Okay. Welcome to the 2019 Golden Toad Award. Great job, great job. Okay, that's perfect. And we don't want to get much louder than that, even if you're super excited. Okay, a little bit of history. When I was a senior in high school, I had a teacher whose first name was Todd. And we knew that. You know how you sometimes know your teacher's first names?
Yeah.
And we called him Toad. So then when we were seniors, so we had him throughout high school at different times. And when we were seniors, he gave everyone an award called the Golden Toad Awards. So when it was my first year teaching, I decided I wanted to give some awards like he did. So this is the 12th annual Golden Toad Awards. So it's my 12th year teaching. You're the 12th generation, not generation, but 12th class to receive the awards. One class got it 3 times, but that's fine. I taught them 3 times. So it's very exciting. What you can see here is each person will walk away with a solid gold 24-karat trophy. I've been hunting these small frogs from the African jungle, and I have preserved them in 24-karat gold, but they are still alive. So if you touch them, you'll feel their heartbeat. And that will tell you that your heart does go on. Anyone's willing to
Sleep in the woods. Sleep in the woods.
Okay, so when the way it works is there's a few goals for the awards. Each award is different for each person. There are no people in 8th grade who have the same award. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're all different people. So my goals are for you to come away with these messages. I like you. Yes, sometimes I'm grumpy at you when you don't do your reading logs right in the beginning of class today, but I still like you. So I want that message to be, I like you. I want you to know some of the strengths that you have that I've noticed that are going to take you far in life. And I want you to feel kind of celebrated. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And to have a nice, happy closing of language arts. That's our goal. Sure, we're just going to look and listen today. It's good. We can do it. With more words in it. All right, so the way it works is 2 years ago when I was on a team with a few other people and we did it all together, we incorporated some pictures. So the award will come up. I'll explain to you what that says about the person, and you won't necessarily know who it is, but you might be able to guess, you know? And then we'll invite them up. I'll say their name, and they'll come up. You'll shake my hand, and you'll get your golden award, which will have your name on it and the name of your award, and your solid gold trophy with a beating heart, and you're going to keep them forever and ever, right?
Yes.
So far, none of the trophies have broken, which is the first time in several years, because I have a heavy-duty glue gun. A lot of work went into these trophies, and by work I mean a little frustration and some inappropriate swear words, too. Because the glue gun was very hot, but it seems to have worked well, so they're solid. I mean, when I was forging these out of golden ore from the center of the earth is what I meant. All right. All right. The first Golden Toad Award for this is the Smiley Face Award. This award is going out to someone who has a cheerful disposition, pretty much constantly. This is someone who has maybe not been the most vocal member of our class, but has been an integral member, which means a very important member. I love how this person says that being happy and friendly makes their life better, because that's true. And it's also true for everyone around this person. It makes everyone else's life better to be happy and to spread that happiness and to not get too stressed out. So this person is someone who's full of joy and spreads that joy to others. So I'd like to welcome Will. Great light clapping. Perfect. Okay, Nick. The tissues are over there. All right. Now sometimes I have to change some of the names of the awards because you guys haven't seen some weird TV shows from the 70s, but that's fine. So this is the Raised Arm Award. It used to be named after this TV show called Welcome Back, Kotter, where this guy, when he knew the answer, he was like, oh, 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 oh. Okay, so this is someone who gets excited when they know things. And this is someone who actually knows quite a few things, is good with the knowledge and the trivia. This is someone who has a lot of excitement and is a good class participant, was a great volunteer for Romeo and Juliet. So this is someone who has a lot to contribute. And when they are eager to contribute, it adds so much to our class. I know, Aunty's like mesmerizing, you just keep staring at them over and over. Yeah, so this is someone who is a great member of the class, a great contributor to the class, and just an overall awesome person. Tim, come on. Great
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, Tim.
All right. The Enchanted Award. Alright. So this award had a few different names as I was working on the awards, and I settled on this one. This goes to someone who likes to see the good in people, could probably charm a small chipmunk with their nice ways. At first I was thinking about maybe calling this award like the Belle Award from Beauty and the Beast, because Belle likes reading. This person is a strong reader and has done some good reading this year. So it's like, like kind of a Disney princess who reads and is nice to people vibe, and maybe also likes the whole Disney. Karina,
Yeah.
come on up. Good job. Like clapping. Guys, lightly clap for everyone, every single person. Make them feel good.
I like
Also,
to thank the
witness the gorgeous
Academy
flowers from my garden.
and Disney World.
Hey, watch, like this is so fun to watch.
That's satisfying.
It's super satisfying. Okay, the Silly Putty Award. So Silly Putty was invented sort of by accident, and it has a lot of interesting properties. I was doing a little research about it. If you drop a 100-pound ball of Silly Putty, like I think it was 100 meters, just bounces. So this is for someone who's bouncy, a little silly, has a little bit of a goofy side, is more flexible than maybe this person thinks. So you know how Silly Putty, you can stretch it out? This person is more flexible. Sometimes they think they panic and they think, oh no, I can't do this or this is too hard, but it's not, because they're bouncy and they're stretchy and they're fun and they're goofy. And they were invented by accident, not this person. But then it was like a huge bestseller. Does that make sense? So maybe this is a person who no one's like, oh hey, that's a bestseller, but then you're like, yeah, that's a bestseller. You know what I mean? Grady Adams.
Yes, Grady.
And you're a bestseller. Not even class.
You are a bestseller.
The Orator Award. So orator is the name for someone who is a public speaker. It's a little bit of an old-fashioned word, maybe from like Greek Roman times. So this is someone who's very good at explaining what they think and feel. Did an exceptional job on the debates and expressing themselves. Remember this thing? Less glittery for the debates. This person did a good job with that, a really good job. Professional presentation, explaining what they think and believe, and someone who's always going to say what they think and believe, not going to be afraid to say that, going to be okay to say it and ready to be like, that's what's right. So, Abby Bentley.
So keep crying.
Yeah. Look. Oh, he saved the turtle. Do you want to see it again? Here it is. Wait for it. I saved a turtle yesterday, guys. I stopped, I pulled my car to the side of the road and there was a turtle crossing the road, and every car that came by I was like, stop, there's a turtle. And then I picked the turtle up. I think this person would do something similar. This is someone who's always willing to help. Like, this person said, hey, do you need any help with this? Like, especially with that fundraiser we did for the 5K back in the day, remember that?
Oh, those were the days,
Those
man.
were the days, right? The memories. This is someone who's helpful, likes to kind of solve problems, especially if they're less schoolworky problems and more real life problems. You know, maybe this person doesn't always do all the schoolwork, but they could if they wanted to. So this is a very helpful person, an engaged person, someone who's willing to contribute to make sure that other people have a good time, to make sure they have a good time, and to make sure we have success as a grade. So this goes to Ethan.
Yes, Ethan.
Light clapping. Great light clapping. You guys are doing a great job with the light clapping. All right.
So mesmerizing.
I know. Let's just.
Aw.
Oh, there. He saved one more time. All right. So, the Braun Award. This goes to someone who, like, is a good sport. You know, like they'll go along with things, but they'll also call people out on things if the people are being annoying or whatnot. Does that make sense? So they'll go along with things, but then they'll let people know if they've crossed the line. So they speak their truth. You know. They also, Braun is a character in a TV show. This is a very dramatic person. This is a person who really brought Shakespeare to life, specifically Juliet.
Yeah. Yes, Juliet.
Yes, Juliet.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Like, wouldn't she cry? I think Juliet would cry.
Thank you very much. I want to dedicate this to my mom.
It's my wife.
You're gonna dedicate it to me.
Yeah, not Romeo? Wow, you got
Okay. This is the Gretchen Award, so this takes a little bit of explanation here because you have this happy eye contact and this scone. Right. My first year teaching, I had a doctor named Gretchen. And one time I went to Gretchen and I gave her a scone and she said I didn't have to pay for my copay. She just needed the recipe for the scone. But anyway, one thing that I always remember about Gretchen is her amazing eye contact. Like she would look and she would nod her head and you're like, wow, she cares about my knees. You know what I mean? Like you're like, so my knee's been a little, and she's like, oh, that's really rough. So this is someone who I think likes baking, which is why I kept the scone in there. But this is someone whose eye contact really shows that they're listening. And they're not just listening, like, because I'm a teacher, but they're listening and they're like, oh, that makes sense. And so they're trying to understand life better and they're making connections. So when they're learning about something, when they're reading, they're like, oh, that's like that. And they're making connections with the world, with their life, with other people. And that's because this is Gia.
I knew it.
Knew it.
The Gretchen Award. That's why I'm filming this, so you can have my weird explanations. Sometimes they give out awards named after old roommates or something, and people are like, why am I getting this Julie Award? That's why. All right, now we have the Philosopher Award.
Oh my God.
This is for someone who is going to think about everything, and sometimes annoyingly want explanations. But I think that's awesome. You always need explanations. Don't ever be like, oh, okay, I'll do whatever you say, even if it's unreasonable. No. Seek explanations, look for explanations. Don't be afraid to read complicated books that deal with life, like topics about life and how people live their life, religion, those kinds of things. Ask why, and then understand it, like River does. River does. Yes, why, and then you understand it. Yes, River. There you go. Good handshake. That was fabulous. Great. Yeah, be careful with those heavy trophies. Well, the Creative Genius Award, I want to draw your attention to these words over here. A bit weird. All right. I'm going to make a documentary TV show about the behavior of 8th graders during teen time. And I would like it to be narrated by David Attenborough, you know, the guy who narrates Planet Earth, and he's British. And he would be like, I see a flock of males approaching the body of water. Oh, they've dropped the spherical object in. What shall they do now?
That's amazing.
Right? Oh, the females have approached. Oh, they are giggling. That means the mating ritual is. Anyway, this is someone who I love watching at teen time. Never boring. Always takes full advantage of whatever's around. Like, let's make it into a game. Let's be creative. Let's take a bunch of bananas if there are bananas. Let's dress up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's make things happen. Let's take some weird markers, call them artifacts, and travel around the continent during what? I don't even know what happened. But we know it's Pachak because he's a creative genius.
Jack!
So, keep that creativity, keep that genius. Don't forget the genius part, just be creative. Both.
Banana boy.
All right.
Banana boy.
So,
Creative genius.
did anyone ever has everyone ever seen Reading Rainbow?
Charlotte.
Yes.
I feel like this might be Charlotte.
I grew
No?
up.
Stop saying who you think it is out loud. Let me say it. It's my show. Okay. So Reading Rainbow was LeVar Burton was the guy who ran it, and he was on Star Trek too. And it was a big part of my life. And see how they open the book and like there's a dragon appearing there. It's so beautiful. So this is for someone who's creative, who loves reading. But Reading Rainbow was like, I just realized this class has a couple of kids' TV shows things. But Reading Rainbow was about finding joy in your life, in the simple things in life, about being creative, about being kind, about being excited to learn, and being committed to excellence. Like in Reading Rainbow, you weren't like, oh, I bet that person's kind of sketchy in the background. You knew they were all nice people. So this is to someone who is through and through nice, creative, likes to read. And it's named Annika.
Annika.
And you know Reading Rainbow, don't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I grew up on
perfect.
Reading Rainbow.
That's perfect then. LeVar's proud of you. All right. Behold. Okay. So this award is going to go to someone who likes superheroes, which don't we all, right? But this is also someone who's concerned about justice and fairness, people being treated well, and kind of like making sure that things are done thoroughly, like that. This is someone who I know has a passion for superheroes because I think that they're a bit of a superhero themselves. I think all of us are, and this person, you know how like when you're a superhero sometimes you don't know all your strengths? Well, hopefully this person will learn their strengths. There's a lot of strengths there. That's why you're all Justice League. Not just one, all. All the strengths are there. Finn, Justice League. Finn. Light clapping. Good job. You guys are doing great with the light clapping. Yeah, it's at 2 kids' TV shows, but look at how happy Mr. Rogers is here. And then see this quote. Did you ever grow anything in the garden of your mind? Oh yes. This person grows something in the garden of their mind every day, 24/7, all day long, out loud, in their head, on paper, on the screen. Lots of growing things in their mind. This person is also kind. Anyone can sit down and they would talk to them, you know. Like this is someone who's welcoming, kind. And Mr. Rogers changed a lot of people with his kindness and with his imagination. Do you guys remember like the Land of Make-Believe?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I think this person could create their own Land of Make-Believe. I mean, has already, but can keep doing that. So, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
What can create? Bless you. What are you? Someone in a Boy Scout? Eagle Scout, actually, first class. Whoa, bald eagle. Just reading these out loud for you. The Eagle Award. The eagle is a fearsome predator, also a kind and gentle parent. Have you ever seen those eagle cans where they have like a baby eagle?
Yeah.
Right? And then they take care of them, and then they like kill something and they give it to their baby.
Yeah.
And they're like, we will kill this mouse and we will feed it to our child kindly. So this is someone who's fierce and kind, and also upstanding, like an eagle Boy Scout. See all the things? See how they all work together like an eagle? This person also has strong wings that will take them far into their future. Jack and Drop.
Jackie.
Wow, congratulations. Right. We'll see here on the screen a couple different images. When I was growing up, I liked to watch Anne of Green Gables, the Wonder Works edition from 1986, I think it was. And I really like Anne as a heroine. See how she's excited about the puff sleeves, but she's not going to take any crap from Gilbert? Boom. Breaks the slate on his head. Shows him who's boss. That's right. That's Anne. One of my favorite quotes from Anne of Green Gables is this. Anne was really different. So her like adopted mom thing said to her, you make Josie Pye and Ruby Gillis and all the other wishy-washy girls who waltz past us look like spineless nothings. So this person who's strong, is vibrant, is willing to be a little dramatic like Anne, knows her stuff, smart, and will go far. See.
Yeah.
Yes, Sadie.
And that concludes the Red Sea presentations the Golden Toad Award. Like, I think everyone should hold their trophy in the air and hum a beautiful note. And